I got really sucked into music through, I want to say, my dad, and it was the it was mainly the long travels that we used to do during the summer. My dad really kind of raised me when I was younger, like just me and him here in Iceland, and we used to go on these really long fishing trips and just driving all around the country. And what better way to kind of kill time than listen to music? So I think he was kind of the first person that introduced me to just any form of music, just what he listened to.
Honestly, I think it's my cousin Fanna who plays guitar, like in UNE MISÈRE'S. He was sort of like a little ahead of me when it came to like heavier music, and because I used to be like more into sports and stuff like that when I was a kid, and then he started playing guitar, and we would hang out all the time, and so I was like, oh, maybe I should start playing because that's cool.
And that kind of just went through us having a similar music interest. I think that, of course, very much helped out.
So he kind of like sort of got me into more the playing element of music. But I've been listening to music since I was a tiny little fucker.
My earliest memory, though, that I have of music is like way back, I don't even know when, but my parents were throwing a dinner party and I wanted to perform. I would mime the songs from Grease, the musical, for all the guests. And then when I got to do it and they said, oh, it's enough, I went crying. So I like my love for music and performing and sounds and stuff like that. I think that's the earliest memory I have of it.
I come from a musical family. Like both my parents play instruments. Like they're in a band together actually. My brother plays bass. My older brother plays both piano and sings. So, you know, it was hard to escape, you know, music overall back home because everybody was just so active in the music community. That's where I got my music theory, I guess. And my grandfather also played an organ at a local church back home. There's no escaping it.
When I was 15, me and my friends, we decided to start a band. I think we're just like been listening to System of a Down, Rammstein, and we're like, fuck, let's just start a band. Like, so like you play guitar, you play a bass, and like he can play drums. So just started playing together because I had like the school band, they played trumpet, and I fucking hated it because playing the trumpet, and when you're a kid you have no idea what you're doing. It's like 3 buttons and like you blow into it, it just doesn't make any sense. So I hated that. But when I was 15, I just like picked up a guitar and realized, yeah, I want to do this.
I moved to Reykjavik in 2015. And I started playing drums for a band called Icarus. And you know, when we played those shows in Reykjavik, like 20, 30 people showing up. And there are only a handful of venues you can actually play in Reykjavik, and like the numbers are going down. Like we just lost a venue like 3 weeks ago. Because either you have to be like, well, not like small, but you just have to be that type of DIY band to do those shows, or like a big seller band to do the big shows.
With my other band and in the beginning of like my introduction to this scene, it was always kind of like, hey, you guys want to get wasted on that Friday in about a month or so? Like, yeah, totally. Yeah, let's play this venue. So we'd basically play for beers and just have fun. I mean, I guess a part of me always knew that we were never gonna go anywhere because it just wasn't a part of our big picture. Everyone wants to get on the bill with a bigger band. But when you get on a bill with a bigger band here in Iceland, let's say Slayer's in town, and our band gets to support, who's coming to the show? People that have seen us a million times, or people that are only going to see Slayer, and like, it's not a new crowd. You're never going to get a new crowd in Iceland. The scene in the beginning was just, yeah, as I said, playing for beers, trying to play every weekend because you were poor, thinking that it would get your name out there if you played every weekend of the month, but with 4 venues, it's quite difficult.
There is a roof. There's a capacity for like things you can achieve here because there's only so many people that live here. So if you want to open a business or if you do music or anything where there's competition, there will always be competition because no one can afford to suck, really. If you're not up to par with everyone else or better, you're done.